getting microchipped.
I can't wait till this starts here at CCO. About 150 workers at the Epicenter Startup Hub in Stockholm, Sweden, decided, let's do it. Let's get this microchip. It's about the size of a grain of rice. So it's pretty small. Doesn't hurt. You barely feel it. The chips function as kind of a swipe card. So, we all have those swipe cards, like you have it in your purse or in your wallet or in your pocket to get in the building. This helps operate printers. So this is a shared workspace. There's about 2,000 employees, 200 different companies here. So, you just go up, you just stand by the thing, and it works. It's brilliant.
Yeah, we've talked about this before on the show, the possibility of it. And at first, I was completely against it.
Someone used it as like season tickets, right, for a European football.
Yeah, and you just kind of wave your finger. But, I was thinking more about it, and just the convenience of not having to carry anything, to just walk up to a door, it opens for you.
Yeah.
Just today, I recently got a new phone, and I realized how much I appreciate that thumbprint, and how much I took it for granted, because I had to reset my settings and type in the 4-digit code, and oh my gosh, it took up so much time to do that.
4 digits?
Yes, and now I'm like, what would I do without the thumbprint?
So now you're ready to go to the next step.
I'm kind of ready for it, Yes, let's see what other possibilities are out there. No, this freaks me out. To have something from your employer that's implanted in you, I think is too much.
How do you know there already isn't something like that?
I guess I don't know
Went through the HR process here. I don't know.
I don't recall anyone stabbing me, but did you read all the fine print of your contract? Yeah, you go home and you want to feel a little disconnected, but knowing that there's always something that's physically inside of you. I get this from an employer standpoint. It's great. You never have to worry about losing ID cards. For security purposes. Security, it's fantastic.
Until somebody cuts your arm off and uses it to come in.
I'm not gonna lie. I know that that's like very far-fetched and just in the movies, but I would be worried about that.
Yeah, well, very rational fear. There are a lot easier ways to get into a building than cutting someone's hand off, I would think. Look, I actually am intrigued by the technology, and you think about all the things, especially like passwords, all the passwords you need to have.
Or even just open your car if you forget your keys or something.
That said, I sure as heck do not want my employer tracking my movements when I go home.
Why? What do you have to hide?
I have a lot to hide. It's none of your business. I can tell you here.
So this is what it's coming down to, man. All right. With Shalom. Shalom. This is the brother Yawanathan. Abad Adawam coming at you another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. First and foremost, as always, I want to start by giving all praises and glorifications to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at great millstone well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect right the four corners of earth, preaching his word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. All right, it's going to be another weekly MOTB video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And basically, just going to respond. Not going to make it long at all. Just going to respond off this video. I just showed you brothers and sisters. All right, now, Lord, when I'm entitled it, take the C-hip or get fired, because they're as we know, Sweden, they started the C-hipping process as far as jobs and things of that nature. I believe they're cashless already. Okay, and that goes back to 2020, which we know what happened in 2020. Okay, and it's no coincidence, because there's no such thing as coincidences. There's no coincidence per se that they didn't have to go through those regiments or those procedures or protocols during the C-19 pandemic. Okay, because they already juiced in. All right, but the point being, man, hey, it's finna come down, all right, to the wire, where you have to make a decision on your job, because it's coming to America. Because we already know the mandation is imminent of the MOTB, and Esau's pushing it harder than ever. Okay, and we're gonna have to have faith, man. Okay, hey, we rather get fired, just like brothers had to have integrity when they pushed the C-19, right? the C-19 juice, right? And brothers had to quit, get fired, to look for another job. So hey, it's gonna come down to that same scenario when this is made mandatory, man. This RFID microchip. Okay. Let me pull it up in the images, which is the MOTB, or the mark of the beast, according to the Bible. Okay. Just so you get a picture, clear picture, and we've been starting with the apostles and elders. We've been teaching this for years and years, man. If you don't get it by now, hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. Okay, so we're going to have faith. So since I mentioned that, let's get Hebrews 11:6. Like I say, I ain't gonna make this too long. And you heard that that Edomite in the video said she was against it at first, but she realized the convenience, and that's what they push, man. Convenience, the gradualism, the convenience of it, how convenient it will be. See, that's how they're gonna get you people, man. But hey, the men of the Lord gonna have faith. So this is Salakia. This is Hebrews 11:6. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right, but the point being is without faith, it's impossible to please the Lord. So we're going to have some hardcore faith during these trying times that's coming. All right, and the main scenario, so to speak, of those trying times is going to be the mandation of that RFID micro seal, man. Because that's the hour of temptation. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's get Revelations chapter 3, verse 10. Okay, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them, see, that dwell upon the earth. And that world goes into ointmenting, okay, which means the whole entire planet. Everybody's going to be tried with this device. All right, so when it comes down to your job, we have to just say fuck it, man. It sign our walking papers. Okay, because we can't let them take our crown. Verse 11, it says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, which is this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, because we know through the Spirit we are not to take that. Okay, it says that no man take thy crown. So we ain't gonna let a goddamn punk ass job take our crown either. Because really, when you look at it, man, we are our worst enemy. Okay, we are our worst enemy. Nobody else. Okay, when you look in that mirror, all right, your worst enemy is you. Because technically, no man can really take your crown but yourself. When you look at it, okay, because hey, we're gonna have to have faith. Okay. We're going to have to make the decision ourselves, because I did a lesson, a MOTB lesson like some weeks ago, entitled, it's going to be, this is going to be decision based. It's going to be a decision based a scenario when this is mandated. Okay. The Esau's not going to hold you down, pin you down, these other nations, and insert the C up in you. No, it's going to be strictly off decision. Okay. Hey, some of us gonna have to take death. Okay, so how much more when it comes to your job, man? When they mandate this on your job, they say your boss come up to you, or they have a meeting one day and say, we're gonna have to be required. Every employee on staff is gonna have to be required to take the MOTB or the RFID micro seal, which they ain't gonna say the mark of the you know what. But they'll say the RFID micro seal or chip. All right, you're gonna have to make a decision, man. Be like, hey, shit, I resign. You have to resign. You're gonna have to resign as of then and there, or not necessarily when they or just wait till they start doing it. When they start actually doing it, then you resign, or just get fired, man, or whatever. But we are not to take that, because we know the penalty pursuant to Revelation 14. If you take it, it means destruction. You're going to die, man. A horrible death by nuclear missiles. Okay? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Hey, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to sign off by saying all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh, by Shem, Shah, by Shem, Kagadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great minister and well. Peace, love, citation to the whole full elect. The four corners of earth, preaching his word in truth and in sincerity. Say shalom and kwam yashala. Shalom.